moments blazing. Preachers, parents, workers, empty-eyed romantics going nowhere. Streetlights and traffic and bodies to bury and babies to make. A job, just a job. People are killing for gods again. Money is killing us all. They live under a loneliness so total it has become the fabric of their friendships. Their days are spent staring at things. They trust nothing but trends. The most that they can hope for is a night out, smashed to pieces, sloppy face from booze and drugs that hate them in the morning. But here they are, leaving. Leaving the stress and shit food and endless misunderstandings. Leaving. The job centre, the car park, the flat, the gym, the filth, the TV, the constant swiping of news feeds, the Hoover, the toothbrush, the laptop bag, the expensive hair product that makes them feel better inside, the queue for the cash machine, the cinema, the bowling alley, the phone shop, the guilt, the absolute nothingness that never stops chasing. The pain of seeing a person grow into a shadow. The people's faces twisting into grimaces again, losing all their insides in the gutters, clutching lovers till the breath is faint and love is dead. Wet cement and spray paint, the kids are watching porn and drinking Monster. Watch the city fall, but rise again through mist and bleeding hands. Keep holding on to power ballad karaoke hits. Yes, chase your talent, corner it, lock it in a cage, give the key to someone rich, and tell yourself you're staying brave. Tip the chair back, stare into the eyes of someone hateful that you'll take home anyway, and tell the world you're staying faithful. Nothing's for you, but it's all for sale. Now give until your strength is frail, and when it's at its weakest, burden it with hurt and secrets. It's all around us, screaming paradise until there's nothing left to feel. Suck it up, gob it, double drop it, pin it deep into your vein, then try forever to get off it. Now close your eyes and stop it, but it never stops. They leave town in a fourth-hand Ford Cortina. It's night and the city is full of itself. There is thunder in the sky, the kind of clouds that make you bow your head. They are heading for the motorway. Leon is driving. His shirt's damp with sweat, his arms are sore at the wrists from gripping the wheel. He sits low down in the driver's seat, but the top of his head still kisses the roof of the car. Leon is muscular, he's built like a fighting dog. 6'2" and light on his feet, his movements are liquid slick. Leon's face is screwed up with worry as he turns left down the roads he's always known and pushes the tired engine up Blackheath Hill towards the A2 roundabout, weaving between the clattering suction of the heavy goods lorries. Now Harry's in the back. One arm stretched across the top of the seat, she's drumming her fingers, shifting her weight. She is small and getting smaller every second, her little body hunched in the back of the car, her limbs splayed like the arms of a broken umbrella. She's jittering. She clutches the brown suitcase that rests on her lap. She grips the handle so tight, its stitches are imprinted on her palm. Fear knots her shoulders and they spike together at her back like folded wings. Becky's in the front. Becky's legs are crossed tightly. Her elbows are tucked into her hips, she's biting her thumbnail. Her body is taut as a tripwire. Her features are soft and generous, like the features carved in stone on temples. Her nose is pierced with a shining stud. She has a mouth that turns up at the corners. She is tall and straight-backed with a commanding presence. Now her dark eyes stare at the dark road while the dark car shakes on its wheels. Becky watches the wing mirrors, noticing every movement, every fierce headlight. Harry watches the cars behind. Leon keeps his eyes on the road. If someone is coming after them, there's not much they can do but keep going. Now the suitcase full of money sits fat and happy as a baby. Harry can't stop glancing down at it, noticing its shape. Nobody has spoken in a full 10 minutes. The silence is loud, and it's getting louder. Eventually, Leon's voice limps from his chest and staggers out of his mouth. Out of town or what, he says. Out the country. And he hunches over the wheel. Nobody answers. The seconds pulse as they pass. It's a mess, he says. Harry thinks hard. She's breathing carefully. How serious are your uncles, Becky? And Becky sees them in her mind's eye, smiling and blood-covered. She speaks calmly, without ceremony. Depends what you've done. And her words smash through the floor of the car, rip the undercarriage into pieces and leave their feet exposed, skimming hot tarmac. Think they know you're with us? Leon asked Becky. Pete might work it out, she says. And Pete's name hangs in the air like a shot bird about to fall out of the sky, then true enough, plummets softly into their laps and sits there warm and bleeding. Pete. What a little cunt, says Leon with affection. The car returns to silence then, each alone with their panic rising, falling, rising higher. The tension clogs their mouths. Becky turns in her seat to look at Harry. Her face is lit by passing streetlights. We'll be okay, Becky smiles. And all the streets in Harry's heart are on fire. All the windows in all the houses smash at the same time. A tidal wave charges in and puts the fires out, and the water floods the houses and comes pouring through the broken windows, carrying debris on its waves. And Becky turns back to the window, stares at the brief white lights of the shops they pass. Seen then gone, these brutal blazing flashes like someone shouting swear words in your face. The roads are getting broader. The houses are getting bigger, fewer chicken shops now, more gastropubs. Their city is loosening its hold. They're turning onto the motorway. And on the radio, Billy Bragg is singing A New England.